And I was like, hey, why would I give you 200,000 because I want 1 million naira? Make it make sense. In Nigerian bank, running a business in 2025 in Nigeria is not easy. Running a business in Nigeria to even start with is not easy. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Maria Habila, and today we're going to be talking about the challenges I faced as an agric entrepreneur while trying to buy grain and the progress so far. So if you do not know, my name is Maria Habila. I make videos about entrepreneurship, lifestyle. I am very passionate about making money, and I've been on the growth level, okay, growth journey of growing my own wealth through agriculture and various businesses across Nigeria. Now, here is where everything becomes juicy. I run an agric investment company where I help people invest in agric business, and so cut across the year, we invest in various forms of agriculture, especially storage. So we buy grains, we store it, and then we sell it and make good profit out of it. So to buy a few things this year, first we bought locust beans around April. The challenges we encountered, I'll talk about it. We got locust beans, we bought soya beans, we bought maize, we bought egusi. So 5 grains so far. Right, and pepper as well. So 6. The last is going to be cowpea, which is going to be later in the year or beginning of next year. Now, let me tell you one of the issues that we encountered when we were buying locust beans. Locust beans was transportation. Because locust beans is not so surplus around Nasarawa, it was more expensive. We decided to outsource to get from Taraba. And to transport it from Taraba to Bauchi, where it was going to be kept, was a hassle. Eventually, now is in Bauchi. Let us sell it is a problem. We can't even get across to the person who stored it because he went to a farm to harvest his crop. So I'm waiting for him to come back from whichever village he went to harvest, and then we can start making procedures to sell it. And then for those who want to pick it up with their truck, they'll pick it up eventually. So that's where we're at with locust beans. That locust beans, we bought egusi. Egusi was easy. It was easier than locust beans, and then the only problem we encountered was I had to travel to the village where egusi was bought and traded twice because the price increase happened like this. So it was sold at a certain price, first market, the next market. I made a video about it. You can make reference to it. It's up and running on this YouTube channel. The price change and increment was just, and that's what happens now. Inflation happens like within a twinkle of an eye, and before you know it, you can't even afford to buy any grain again. Next was maize. Buying maize was pretty easy. The price did not really change. The only problem was to get cash was a problem, to get cash was a problem. Eventually we were able to sort it out and we bought all our maize, and I made a video about the maize. You saw it in my last video. After that one, it was now time to buy soya beans. And you guys, you struggle to buy soya beans. I went to the market to buy soya beans myself, and I saw Nwe, I saw Shege, Banza, Buruba together. First of all, there was no cash. So we go to the market early in the morning to buy maize. I'll put video so that you can see what it looks like. There was no cash. So we started buying money. I'll talk about it eventually, but we started buying money. We were able to buy cash to buy our soya beans. Even though it cost us a lot, because it took us almost 2 weeks to be able to buy a little over how many bags of beans, how many bags of soya beans, because of the scarcity of cash and the villagers would not accept transfer payment because these people are not educated. We'll talk about that towards the later end of this video. Then we bought beans. The stress beans gave my mother, because my mother was one that purchased beans. From saying, oh, you get cash, you get cash. Eventually cash was scarce. We were not getting cash at all. And then I was even thinking of how can we transport cash. Like, let me go around, see whether I can get cash from filling station, other people, other places, see how we can send cash down. It was still a struggle. It took us over a week to be able to buy all our beans. We broke it down into 2 weeks. Eventually, those who bought beans at the later end had to increase money because the amount we're using to buy the cash when we were first buying the first batch of beans changed, and we had to now add more money to get the money we need to buy the beans. Pepper was a lot easier because when we just made payments, we were able to get, and it was just cash, and since it wasn't such a large number, we made it. Even though we did not buy the special of pepper we used to buy in the previous years, we had to change because our price no reach. So we had to change species to move down to a lower species, even though it was still expensive. So here is like the rough breakdown of how everything went. Number one problem I encountered generally was cash problem. having to get cash. Usually, you just go to the bank and then write a check and then they'll give you cash. Right now, it's no longer available. The last time I went to the bank to try to get cash, a banker called me aside and told me if I want 1 million naira, I should bring 200,000 naira. And I was like, hey, why would I give you 200,000 because I want 1 million naira? Make it make sense. In Nigerian bank, I can go to the bank and show you the man in the bank. I'm like, this man is a thief. But I know it's not me. It's not me. 200,000 naira because of 1 million naira. That means you're taking 20%. Even God did not ask for 20%. Then we bought 1 million naira eventually. When I went to buy soya beans for 15,000, eventually they said, oh, it's no longer 15,000. You have to pay like 25,000 to get 1 million naira. And that's how we're able to finish our purchase. You guys, it is a hustle. Another major problem that we encounter is influx of foreigners. I spoke about it in my last video how people from other African countries come into Nigeria to buy our grains and go with it, and we have very little. I don't know why Nigerian government is not doing anything about it. Whether they feel like we're all right, we can sort ourselves, or they are not aware, which I doubt. But they are also not aware of insecurity because they're not able to sort it out. So I don't understand. Anyway, the flock of foreigners coming to buy our grains, making inflation a lot more higher. I discussed it in the last video. And last but not the least is the sudden price change within the twinkle of an eye. You just sit down and then you buy maybe beans for like 20,000. The next time you're going back, they tell you, no, it's 30,000 naira. That soya beans happened so dramatically because when we're soya beans used to be like 107,000, all of a sudden somebody just came and said, give me soya beans at 110,000, 115,000, all the soya beans you can get. Everybody was canvassed to give that man the grains that they have. And us who went there not able to afford to buy it or except to add more money. So these are the major challenges so far. We would make attempts to try and sell local beans and try to, do other things. Bambara nuts would come last this year. So yeah, that's all I wanted to come around about. So I've been going through a lot, and by God's grace, we are almost reaching the end. And this year has been a very fruitful year. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to see you guys in other videos. If this is the last video you see maybe for my YouTube channel this year, maybe, and if other videos come up till there, we'll see again. But if not, Merry Christmas and have a prosperous New Year. And I'll see you guys in my investment community. Bye.